Good morning. The Republican members on the Senate Homeland Security and Government Affairs Committee voted this morning to hold Dr. Anthony Fauci in contempt of Congress. The vote came after Dr. Fauci invoked his constitutional rights under the Fifth Amendment of the United States Constitution and refused to answer questions at a hearing regarding the role that he played in the handling of the COVID-19 pandemic last week. Dr. Fauci invoked the Fifth Amendment 111 times, which was apparently a little too often for the Republicans on the committee. No, you cannot criminalize an individual for exercising his or her constitutional rights, and this will not hold up if it ever goes to court. And part of me is a little stunned that this was very much Rand Paul's doing, but I guess that he's not immune to the hypocrisy and unprincipled actions that has infected his other Republican colleagues. Senator Paul, who is the committee chairman, said that constitutional protection did not apply since Fauci had received a pardon from President Biden last year and thereby didn't have to worry about prosecution. That's a load of bullcrap. Republicans on the Hill, especially Rand Paul, have repeatedly stated in public that they would prefer to see Dr. Fauci in prison, and Dr. Fauci was justified in seeing this whole process and investigation for what it is, a witch hunt, and thus is justified in not cooperating. Dr. Fauci has pretty much said exactly that in an issued statement in which he said that he had good reason to fear the potentiality that criminal charges could be brought, given what he said was Senator Paul's true intentions. The vote in the committee to charge Dr. Fauci for contempt of Congress was along a strict party line. The referral now goes to the U.S. Attorney's Office in Washington, D.C., where I hope that Jeanine Pirro still has some of her backbone, which she displayed recently in dropping the David Hearn and Reflecting Pool case, and drop this case as well. Now, moving on to other topics. In the Middle East, Iran and Oman have announced that they are getting closer to an agreement on managing shipping through the Strait of Hormuz. The Iranian state news agency, IRNA, reported earlier. According to the IRNA, Tehran is insisting that the framework represents a new strategic model for the strait, rather than a full reopening. Iranian state news is reporting that the negotiations were aimed at defining a new model that is different from the 60-year-old practice of the past, where ships were able to pass through the strait at will. Is this the deal that President Trump is optimistic about being announced as soon as today, which would effectively give Tehran control of the strait? The IRNA also says that the success of the deal depends upon whether other nations in the Gulf region and worldwide accept it. Now, if this is accurate, it sends up huge red flags. The IRNA, however, include no mention of any intention to charge commercial vessels fees in order to go through the strait, which would definitely be a big red flag. In other news, the Iran-backed Houthi rebels launched attacks earlier this morning in central and eastern Yemen, killing at least 30 government troops and wounding at least 50 more, Yemeni government officials said. Thanks for listening or watching. Don't forget to follow or to subscribe to my Substack, The Political Autistic, or like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, or follow me on Facebook, The Political Autistic.